Oh, these young kids these days. Young kids, whippersnappers, eh? Right, later. Problem solved.
Are we live now, Chase? Are we live now? All right, we're live. We missed the first minute. We got Bowser versus Bowser, apparently. Text, I like that. You good?
Yes.
Liberz and Alpha Dash. Alpha Dash just finished losing Grand Finals doubles about 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
And he's been asked to go straight in.
That was
which
a
is,
quick 3-0.
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to affect him. I'm sure he's used to it. Are you familiar with these players?
I do know Alpha Dash because one of the German top players, Nicky, made a video where he compared all the top ICs from Europe.
I saw that video.
And I watched that, so I know he's had some decent results lately.
Yeah.
And I've seen him practice with Prof a bit, so...
They're old friends. AD's kind of been at the top of the UK scene forever, but he stayed relevant, which not everybody has managed to do.
Yeah, which is not too easy, since there's so much new tech that you have to learn coming out every year.
Absolutely. Liberz is more of a recent hot trend. He's ranked number 2 in Wales, behind the famous Sechi. But Liberz was considered not that relevant up until relatively recently. He got second at the last Arcadian.
Okay.
Which is pretty impressive. And since then, he's been putting up, decent showings. And he's got a full stock lead here, pretty much.
Yeah. Alpha Dash is on his SOPO already, and also has racked up 100%. So, probably not going to stay around for all too long. Would be definitely decent to finish this stock as SOPO, but
absolutely,
he's brought him over 40%, which is like the golden wobble percentage. So, he's done his job as SOPO.
Yeah. Yeah, AD's SOPO is pretty good, especially against fast bowlers. Yeah, now it shouldn't be too hard to pick up a kill.
Usually shouldn't, but it's Fox against ICs. Like,
that's
Fox
true.
has so many good tools to separate them, but yeah. Above 40%, there's the wobble, and it's basically even unless he drops this, which he should.
He's not known for that. I don't know if they have ice climbers in Wales. Can't think of any. But I think Liberz, he's definitely studied the matchup.
Yeah. Ice climbers are pretty common in Germany. We have 2 in our top 10 alone, and there's another wobble. Dish, dish, dish.
That was the down throw down setup. You can SDI out of that, right?
Yeah, you can SDI out of that, but it's not too easy. For example, if you try to SDI it upwards, you usually still get comboed by an up air or something.
Right.
I usually practice. I play ICs too.
Oh, okay.
So I usually practice with a friend who also plays Fox, who lives in my city, and he's really good at SDIing those. And he always SDIs away, and so I can't really regrab him ever.
Yeah, this is the kind of matchup where you definitely benefit from having a regular practice partner. I think just Alpha Dash's existence is the reason why Prof is so good at this matchup.
Yeah. But we do have those kind of relations in Germany as well. For example, like our rank 10 player Fatmanspan and our rank 3 player Nicky are both from the same city, and they practice a lot together. So Nicky's one of the best IC slayers in Germany.
That makes sense. The thing that I'm always impressed with good players is, AD started this game from a fairly big deficit, and then he's just looked so comfortable playing from behind and just gradually creeping up, and now he's got a big lead.
Yeah, but his Nana does go down, so he's still up more or less a stock. But
no,
yeah,
that wasn't what Liberz was going for.
Unfortunate SD comes through. I think that's 1-0 for Alpha Dash now.
Yeah.
All right, because they were playing for a bit before we actually hopped onto commentary.
Right. No, I'm pretty sure that was the first game.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, Liberz just needs to remember what he did at the start of the game.
Yeah, just drill, shine, and I think he should be technically enough to not miss L cancels. So when you mix up your shield pressure a bit on the ICs, it's so hard for them to actually do anything out of shield against Spaceys.
Yeah, it felt like he was hanging back a bit too much in the latter half of that game. It's not, it's pretty, obviously it's scary, but it's pretty safe for Fox to be aggressive in this matchup.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is, no, same setup. Oh, it matches out, all right.
Yeah, below 40% you can't always mash out, or
Alright.
at least almost always. But you gotta start mashing immediately.
Good reaction from him. So, I mean, Yoshi's, you would kind of expect him to be playing more aggressive on the stage if this is his counter-pick game plan. But we're seeing him playing platforms a lot.
Yeah, because ICs don't really have a way to follow Fox on the platforms. They can try and camp him, but if he comes from above with that drill shine, for example, it's really hard for them to act against that. And Yoshi is also pretty small stage, easy to kill Nana, because she doesn't DI too well, but it's a double-edged blade, because Popo does still have pretty hard-hitting moves, like that down smash.
Would definitely kill now.
Yeah, it's killing pretty early.
But yeah, the patience worked out. He did manage to get the kill on Nana.
Yeah. Let's see. It's always pretty interesting to see the players play the neutral game, for me at least, because neutral game is one of my biggest flaws.
Okay.
I always try to learn something when I see other IC players play.
What do you think you do wrong?
Basically everything. So what I've been also seeing as I saw Avadash play friendlies with Prof, he's been using short hop fair a lot.
Fair, interesting. Okay.
It does obviously have a media hitbox, but you're not always going to get that. This is a very nice camping tool. Tries to go for the Nana pull, but it doesn't quite connect. Nana pull is obviously a very, very dangerous move, because you put your Nana all the way out there.
Good shine. I thought Nana would land around a little.
Yeah, she always tries to go for it, but she doesn't always quite make it.
Good spot dodge coverage. And yeah.
Absolutely. Beautifully waited out the get-up attack and then punished it with a down smash. Killed at like 65%.
Right. That's the problem with Yoshi's, I guess.
Exactly.
And now... Ooh, okay.
Yeah. It's hard for ICs to go out there because they don't really have the lingering hitboxes to punish Fox with. They do have their down air, obviously, but that has set knockback and it's not going to do all too much. Dash attack is such a good tool in this matchup. It's very risky, especially on shield, but it combos into so much.
This Sopo has done like almost a stock's worth of work already.
Definitely has.
I don't know, I feel like Liberz is kind of, I don't know, he feels intimidated by AD in neutral.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was nice. Cute little Sakurai combo.
Alright, how are we not going to get grabbed this time?
I like that he's finally using his shine more.
Yeah, the running shines are good. It's caught out of a jump. Icy's up there is so good, I love that move.
Yeah, it really is. It also combos so well into itself and into back air.
Okay. I like what he went for with the falling up there.
Yeah, but on 30% it's not going to do all too much for the Fox.
Can we finish off Nana here? Not quite.
Doesn't get the shine in. Ooh, that grab.
Yeah.
Almost hit him.
Good spacing. Now 39%. This
is going to be in dead Nana, yeah. He doesn't even try to save her. Guess he's confident in his Sopo.
Yeah, I mean, it's, he's shown it so far this game. He's at a percent where he can kind of afford to play toe-to-toe with Liberz.
Yeah, that's true. Nice grab.
Oh, excellent shot.
That was such a good shot. I totally agree with you. So, one thing that I've also noticed Afadash do is he tries to turn his back a lot onto Liberz.
Yes.
because Icy's back air is actually also such a potent move. At least I would guess that's why he does that.
He's been using back air well for sure. Throw up air. Oh.
Good SDI.
How is he going to finish the stock? He can't take any more percent.
Yeah.
Ah.
Alpha Dash is so slippery.
I know.
Sobo isn't even that mobile, but he just makes it look like, alright.
It's almost like it would be an even game if that was the matchup, right? Fox against Popo, but
Oh no, he
run straight in.
That's
okay.
it.
All right. I mean,
He gets up the disrespect. Oh boy. Destruction.
yeah, I think 80 wasn't feeling so good at the start of the